Greetings, free thinkers. Welcome to the Hoggcast. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fine. I certainly am. Okay, what do we have on today's episode? We have for you the latest Gaff-prone speech by Joe Biden. Now, a quick disclaimer. Because I'm a conservative, we are conservatives, we have something called standards. This is something the left have abandoned a long time ago in favour of their ideology, which requires people to have no sense of balance, no sense of right and wrong, or anything like that. Okay? So, with that being said, I agree with what Joe Biden here is doing, in that he is allowing Afghan interpreters and their families to come to the United States. We've got them here in Britain. That's a good thing. I like that. They've earned it. Unlike the economic migrants posing as refugees who are storming across the southern border with Mexico. This is something leftists can't understand. It's, like I said, with standards. For them, it's all or nothing. They don't understand that there's nuance, that in life there is grey areas. They literally only see in black or white. Something is only ever black or white to the left. What a shock there, isn't it? Eh? So that being said, whilst I do agree with allowing the interpreters and their families to come, because when the West pulls out of the Middle East, these endless Middle East wars that we can never win, we were never going to win, that just costed countless lives and money, being all told, that would leave the interpreters and translators in a lot of danger, right? And they've earned their place. That being said, the video is going to focus on his cognitive decline, which is getting worse. You can see it. America's enemies can see it. Everyone can see it. And it just leaves you feeling that, did this guy really do as well as has been made out? Really? I mean, I'm sure you understand what I mean. As every day passes and more of these things happen, taking into account the fact that he didn't really even have a campaign, you've got to... It's only human to start putting two and two together and thinking, well, yeah, come on, just come on. Anyway, look, let's get into this video. If you haven't yet, though, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and share this video around. We are shadow banned, demonetized, and reduced. We are conservative commentators, and as such, we are not welcome on this platform. Okay, let's go. Okay, so we'll watch the clip first. It's only quite a short one, 45 seconds. We'll watch it in its entirety. Then we'll go back, we'll watch again, and I will stop it intermittently to give you my 2 cents and make some good points I feel I need to make.
I want to pronounce the name correctly. I misspoke. And this, starting this month, we're going to begin to We're going to begin relocation flights for Afghanistan SIV applicants. Half have gotten on aircraft and commercial flights and come. Another half believe they want to stay. We went for 2 reasons. One, to bring Osama bin Laden to the gates of hell, as I said at the time. Work for the release of detained Americans, including...
Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Just the mental breaks. The mental breaks. This is the guy who's more popular than anyone else. Obama, Trump. You got all of these, apparently, all of these people. And he didn't even run a campaign. But look, let's go back and... I mean, he didn't, did he? I mean, just stayed in the basement the whole time and we're expected to believe that he ran the greatest campaign in the history of American politics. And more than that, you're allowed to talk about all Russia collusion this with Donald Trump. You're allowed to talk about George Bush, any corruption there, even Obama corruption. But it's when it comes to the Joe Biden 2020 situation, suddenly this is the one and only one that you're not allowed to say anything about it. I wonder why that is. Anyway, look, let's go back and we'll watch again and I'll stop it intermittently to make the point I feel I need to make.
Detained Americans, including Mark, Ferrix.
It's that vacant look he has in his eyes. It offends me, right? on top of everything else, it's that far away, vacant, kind of gormless look. It's beyond concerning. I mean, I know it's concerning for people and that, but look, you can see as he's starting to talk, he has at least a moderately coherent look on his face. But once he starts going, once it goes, focus on his eyes, because he has that strange kind of vacant, that the lights are on but no one's home look on his eyes, and the eyes don't lie.
Mark, excuse me.
That look, it offends me. Look, the eyeballs are moving in two different directions. Okay. To do that, your brain has to be disengaged. If you've ever seen a photo or a video, of war zones where someone gets shot in the head, immediately their eyes roll in different directions, right? You have to be switched off in order for that to happen. The President of the United States, the most popular president, smashed all records apparently. People flocked to him in their tens of millions. Almost 100 million. Well, not quite, but I mean, over 80 million, which is, figuratively speaking, close to 100, but that's it. Look, that's it.
Ferrix. I want to pronounce the name correctly.
So now his eyes go back to normal. This is what I'm saying. This is a tell. When he has one of those moments, his eyeballs just separate. They go in different directions. It's a mental break. You cannot deny it.
I misspoke. And starting this month, we're going to begin to relocate. We're going to begin relocation flights for Afghanistan SIV applicants. Half have gotten on aircraft and commercial flights and come. And the other half believe they want to stay. We went for two reasons. One,
and there it is again. A mental break. Vladimir Putin would eat this man for not even for breakfast. It would be like a glass of water in the middle of the night. It'd be like waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning and having a sip of water. It wouldn't even be for breakfast. It would be a middle morning, like, sip of water from the tap in the bathroom. From the faucet, as you Americans call it. I believe that's what you call it. The bathroom faucet, or whatever it is.
Bring Osama bin Laden to the gates of hell.
He's already there. That was years ago.
As I said at the time. Work for the release of detained Americans, including Mark, excuse me, Ferrix.
It's just that look. That look, it offends me so much, man. It really does. I don't know what to say. I just wanted to share this latest Gaff-prone speech, which was a grand total of 45 seconds, and it just broke his brain. It broke his brain. And have you noticed that he always talks about they? And this isn't his gender pronouns. He always talks about they and them, right? He's like, they are going to punish me. They gave me this to say. And so on and so on. And he'll pull out a little list of things that they've told him. Say this. And don't say that. Blame Trump for this. And blame Trump for that. Vladimir Putin this. And Jen Psaki, she wants you to believe that Joe Biden's, the Harris-Biden administration is the most ethical administration that has ever been. This isn't just an ethical administration. This is the holy grail of ethics. This is like Puritan level ethics. And this has been backed up apparently by multiple experts. I'm sure you know who they are. Those experts that get everything wrong. these mystical experts that as soon as the experts say something, that's it, it's concrete. If the experts say the moon is made of cheese, then it's made of cheese because these mystical experts said so. Have you ever noticed that these experts only ever seem to say anything that backs up the left? Have you ever noticed that? Like we can see what's happening. Think about the Hunter Biden art show. He's selling art to people whose identities have been withheld on purpose by the White House for 4 or 5 times more than rare Picasso paintings sell for. Hunter Biden. So he goes from being an energy consultant in Burisma in the Ukraine to becoming more famous painter than Picasso. And is that normal to you? I mean, I know the leftists on Twitter will come up, they will think up any excuse. They will think up, no matter how stupid it is, because like I said in my opening monologue, they don't have standards. So they'll think up any excuse. And then it'll be just, oh, well, he's selling paintings, it's perfectly okay because of this. And then if Donald Trump Jr. did it, the same thing, they would be like, this is terrible, he cannot do that, this is corruption. Because the left do not have standards. Their agenda and their ideology require that you leave your standards, your foresight, your self-sense awareness, all at the door. You have to do that before they'll let you in their door. Just unbelievable, man. Really it is. Really it is. And this is people's lives. This is people's home. Their country. The greatest country on earth, the United States. And there is a terrible pantomime being played on the American people right now. Really it is. These mystical experts who, listen, are they, you should ask who they vote for, right? I would guarantee that all of these experts all vote Democrat. Because that's the culture war we live in. You can't get an unbiased expert anymore unless they're a Republican. And you may even form the opinion that that's a bad thing because the Democrats will always twist, steal, and lie and get down in the mud and do whatever they can to help their own side. Whereas the Republicans come along and they're like, oh, we're going to do this all fairly. Oh, you know, we're going to be completely fair in this. And they will give concessions to the Democrats. Concessions that the Democrats will never give you back. But you could make the argument that maybe it's time to play like the Democrats play. Anyway, look, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section below. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't yet, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and share the video around. That will help us stay competitive as we are shadow banned, demonetized and reduced. We are conservative commentators and as such, we're not welcome on this amazing platform. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.